Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite was a very good show tonight. We are building towards Full Gear Door pay-per-view, which is going to be a fantastic event. The show opens with a recap of the beginnings of Jon Moxley's reign of terror. Tony is in the ring and introduces Hangman. Paige says last week he took Jay White's head off, and before that he took Juice's life, and he knocked Austin Gunn out. Colton attacks Hangman from behind and lays him out on the floor. Paige gets the better of him, Jay White and Juice make the save. White beats him down and Hangman runs away. White tells him he can't hide from him and he'll always have his number. When that bell rings, Hangman never will be able to measure up to the Switchblade. Next up is Sammy versus Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin with a big cradle exploder suplex out the gates. Suicide dive, but Benjamin catches him and throws him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Sammy gets him staggered in the apron. Running knee sends Benjamin crashing to the floor. Drawing Sammy to his feet, setting him in the corner. Rising knee connects, set him up. Shelton Benjamin wins by pinfall with the Exploder Power Slam. Kyle Fletcher makes his entrance. Kyle begins, saying you can boo him all you want, but the only person he's here to talk to is Will Ospreay. When he got here, he was the next big thing, but then Ospreay showed up and suddenly he was just the next Will Ospreay. He claims Ospreay never wanted him to get out of his shadow, because that's the kind of guy Will is selfish. And he's gonna put Ospreay in the hospital, hitting Tiger Driver until his neck is dust. He takes electric clippers from Don Callis and shaves his head, growling into the camera that he's nothing like Ospreay. Ricochet is interviewed backstage and challenges Takeshita to a match, promising that Payback is a MVP and Benjamin roll up, and MVP says he knows they have a history but it's a new company, new beginning, and he gives him his card. A quick match for Brian Cage and Archer. The ending is inevitable. Cage and Archer win by pinfall with a chokeslam powerbomb combination. Next up is Chris Jericho versus Mark Briscoe for a World Championship ladder war. Briscoe taking it to him, smashing his face corner to corner into the turnbuckles. Briscoe wipes out hard into the steel. Briscoe is busted open. The El Ure through a ladder leaned in the corner. Mark grabs another ladder inside as Chris climbs. Briscoe climbs the other side of the ladder, trading shots. Brian Keith comes in and runs interference, but Rocky appears to play equalizer. Froggy Bout puts Jericho through the table. Briscoe climbs, but Big Bill arrives and chokeslams him through some tables. Chris up the ladder. Chris Jericho wins, becoming your world champion. Adam Cole makes his entrance and gets on the microphone, but before he can say much of anything, enter Undisputed Kingdom. Roderick Strong talks about how MJF used Cole to get the fans to actually care about him. Cole says he's right and they need to finish what they started, and why not tonight? He calls MJF down and promises him a 4-on-1 undisputed kicking. MJF appears on the screen getting a massage. But he offers a carrot. Whichever one of Adam or Roddy wins 3 matches in a row can have a match against him at Full Gear. Next is a quick match for House of Black. Post-match, Matthews gets on the mic. He says that now that Cole is cleared, he wants to fight him next week. Adam is interviewed about the challenge and walks over to chat with Buddy about it, but Matthews isn't talking at first. He smiles and says Adam Cole is fragile. Kamille versus Queen Animata. Queen with elbows in the corner. Kamille ducks out. Aminata lands a kick for 1. Queen with a Lotus lock, but Kamille rolls through and clobbers her with an elbow. Aminata kicks out of the power bomb. Following it up, Kamille wins by pinfall with a DDT. Post-match, Statlander shows up and squares up with Kamille. Mercedes trips her up and Kamille hits the DDT. Kip Sabian gets the Patriarchy's attention in the parking lot. Christian and Nick corner Sabian in the ring. We see Hook running into Renee. He says the scumbags in the ring attacked his dad. Hook makes his entrance and takes Nick out, cornering Cage, but Kip saves Christian with a low blow. Cage tells Sabian to get in the corner and mind his business. Nick lays Hook out with Wayne's World and Christian embrace. Cage waves Kip over before deciding to kill Switch Hook on his contract. It's main event time on Dynamite. Garcia and Private Party versus the Elite, brawling before the bell. Cassidy desperate for a tag, but Matthew pulls Garcia off the apron. Garcia returns and takes Perry out. Silly string denied, but Isaiah manages to counter the counter. Garcia and Private Party win by pinfall with a small package from Isaiah Cassidy on Matthew. Post-match, Private Party call the Bucks out and say they want a rematch, and if Private Party lose, they split up for good. That gets a yes from the Bucks, and the match is on for next week. Finally, a truck rolls up outside and Marina gets out of the truck. Claudio and Yuta are in the ring to beat Private Party and Garcia out. Jon Moxley drags Chuck Taylor down the ramp and puts a chair around his leg, but Claudio moves the chair to his neck and stomps IT. Orange Cassidy checks on his pal, a rage building up inside him. That's the show, folks. Please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.